Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. I've been saying it backwards for some reason. Tarot Wisdom Chakra, and I'm like, what is up with my brain? The other one, the supportive oracle card, the Spirit Animal Oracle. The Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. Actually, I have to look at that before I read that because I call it a totem. I keep calling it a totem for some reason. Okay, blue going into purple here. Alright, now what do we have with your oracle cards? All three of these? Right there. Okay, what do we have for Aries? You got the Hierophant coming in, which is very interesting for Aries to have the Hierophant. To me, I have some Aries in my chart that I tend to gravitate towards. And it's interesting, rules are good as long as rules serve a purpose. But rules for the sake of rules is not really an Aries thing, in my opinion. I don't think just follow a rule because it's a rule. Rule that serves a purpose, well, okay. Especially if you can show me the reason that rule is there, okay. And when I'm feeling the Hierophant, though, I feel like you might be following rules, and it's kind of like these rules. Some of these rules make sense. Other of these you don't seem to understand. What's the deal with these? But you're following all the rules. You don't believe in all the rules, but you're following them. That's what I'm getting. We're starting off with the Hierophant. I don't believe in all the rules, but I'll stick with them for now. It seems like it's for the best. So for now, I'll do that. Seems to be counterintuitive for some reason with that. Kind of like you don't really want to. You just feel like it's for the best for now. It's a weird energy kind of there. Kind of like, I don't want to, but I guess I will. One of those. You got Koala Spirit, Flamingo Spirit, and Brown Bear Spirit. So, the Koala says Spirit has a plan. I don't know if we're going to stick with that. This says embrace the in-between with Flamingo. Not feeling that. I'm just telling you the names and I'm going to read them intuitively like I do. And then the Brown Bear one has take time out. See, these are not what I'm feeling for you. Koala and Flamingo together makes me feel like the situation is starting to be a little bit noticeable, and it's kind of like it's working well, but you're a little bit annoyed with it. It's kind of like it's getting really overdone. It's starting to aggravate you. Now, it says take time out. Take time out kind of makes sense for this, actually. Because I feel like it's kind of like you're holding to the side. I don't want to feel like you're taking time out as if you've been active and you're pulling out. I feel like you're still holding to the side, but you're getting aggravated with this situation. Kind of like, it's just kind of like the situation's looking at you like, yeah, this is how we're doing it. These are the rules. Gotta do the rules. Gotta do the rules. And you're just kind of like, ugh, the rules. Rules that part of them don't even make sense. But okay. And you're trying to hold to it. I feel like part of you is really getting annoyed with these. There's some frivolous rules, can't do this. It's almost like, no parking on this side of the parking lot after 4 o'clock, and you're like, oh, are they going to sweep something up? Nope, we just don't want people there. Is it a security thing? Nope, we just don't want people there. There's literally no reason for it. I have to go out, move my car. It's today it's raining. I really don't want to, but you're telling me I have to move my car just because you don't want cars over there? Yep, that's what we're saying. That's how it feels. It's and you're just kind of I feel like you're actually going along with the rule, but you're just this is so dumb. Why are we doing this? That's the energy I'm feeling. Now, in the environment, the electric eel is here. I just feel like it's somebody holding you to the point. Kind of don't cross that line. You gotta move your car. move your car. You can't have things over there after 4. If you do, we're going to have problems. We're going to go right to HR on that. Oh, I can't have that. And you're just kind of like, you're a little bit ridiculous. It's kind of like, nope. We got to stick to the rule. You got to stick to the rule. And that's what I'm feeling with the electric eel. This says bring your ideas to life. But this isn't the environment. I'm not really connecting with that energy. I feel like it's somebody kind of threatening you, like, stick with those rules. If you don't, we're going to have problems. We're going to have immediate problems. And you're just kind of like, whatever, calm down. It seems like that, like, all right, calm yourself. Calm your jets. The situation, I still feel like you're going along with it. Something is weird here. This is a little whacked out, is what I'm getting. I'm more convinced that somebody has a control issue and somebody wants to control you rather than anything else. They just like to have the control, like, oh no, these are the rules and I'm enforcing those rules. That gives me the power. Rules that don't make any sense, but whatever. The Chariot comes in. I feel like this is the secret possibly to your success, possibly. You just handle it as it comes. You just, all right, fine, move my car there, it's moved. Moving on, got things to do. And you just keep going forward. The Chariot seems to be aiding you, not holding on to this ridiculousness too long any more than you have to. You just like, all right, you got things to do. All right, whatever, here. And then you just keep going. All right, yeah, another stupid rule, here you go. And you just keep going. Like, you just don't take a lot of time thinking about it. You're just like, here, it's done. There, go away, get out of my face. It's kind of weird. And I feel like you just keep moving forward, getting things done that need to get done. Even if it's a stupid rule, you're just like, here. And I feel like for some of you, it's part of a job, kind of like there's something here that, like, it's almost like you're doing things in triplicate. It's kind of like you're making note here that this happened, then here, and then here. And you're just kind of like, this is overworked, this is waste of time, but whatever, they got to have it. You just do it quick and keep moving. You're just like, I don't have time to worry about it. You just keep going. I don't have enough time to argue about this and have issues about it, so we'll just keep going. The Eight of Cups with the Five of Swords is showing up in the environment. They're kind of happy that things keep going along the way they're supposed to. But at the same time, they're also acknowledging, which I think that's... Are they acknowledging? I feel like somebody's acknowledging that the rules are a little bit ridiculous, which is not helpful. Because if they're acknowledging the rules they're a little ridiculous, why aren't they changing the rules? Why aren't they doing something to fix the rules, if that's the case? But I feel like it's one of those things kind of like... They acknowledge that some of the rules are ridiculous, but then they're not going to do anything about it. So it's almost like, don't acknowledge it if you're not going to do anything about it. I feel like that's how your energy goes towards that. Like, don't tell me that you know they're stupid if you're not going to fix them. Like, don't do that to me. It's just really annoying. Makes me wonder why you're even in that position. It's a really weird energy still. And I feel like you're trying to understand this. You're trying to make sense of whoever this is. I feel like you either do like this person or you kind of want to like this person, one of the two, but you're kind of like, some of the stuff they're doing, you're like, I don't get you, I don't understand. Don't tell me you understand that some of these rules aren't right, but then you're not trying to fix them. Why don't you try to fix these rules if you know they're not right? It's just weird. So I feel like you're in this lurch, you're in the moon phase, kind of like, I don't understand why we keep doing things this way, I don't understand why nobody fixes it. Like, it just seems like it's a very strong waste of time. I had a manager like that once. She had to have things done in triplicate. And then the sales for the team tanked. And I wonder why, because we're all running around like idiots, doing nothing. Wonder. Just saying. Little peeve. Thought I'd throw that out there. What they're saying with this next part of the situation is, dear spirit, in the sense of, like, take it easy on the situation. It says be gentle, have a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch there, if I can read. Bring a gentle touch if you want to read it. But I'm also kind of like, keep an eye on the situation. Yeah, watch out for the eel. Because I just knocked this card out of my hand and it went right on the eel card. Watch out for people looking to make examples of other people. Don't step outside the lines. Because I feel like they're looking for somebody to make an example of. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say, especially. Don't let somebody else use you as the scapegoat. Don't do that. You know what? You're not the only one feeling this way, but you shouldn't be the one targeted. Like, you step out of the line because it's ridiculous, or you do things differently. And then then this electric eel comes at you saying, oh, no, you broke the rules. Now you have to pay for it. Repercussions, repercussions. Don't step outside the line. Let somebody else do it. There's no reason you should have to pay for this, because somebody is going to step outside the line. Just don't let it be you, because they're going to try to make an example of somebody is what I'm getting. When it comes in with the deer spirit, I'm also getting with the be careful. I'm feeling be careful with this. I'm feeling really be careful. And with the coyote spirit, I'm getting kind of like things aren't what they seem right now. Instinct and action maybe are more online than it looks. Maybe people are just following suit. Like the people above you maybe don't have the power you think they do. And they might be actually working to change things. Just don't get caught up in the hubbub. Don't get caught up in the circus. There's no reason for you to have to pay for this ridiculousness. Just be careful. Keep an eye alert. Keep very alert. Like deer, I'm feeling keep alert. They seem to be trying to also change things. The people around you are trying to change things. Yeah, I don't feel like it's going well. The Ace of Cups flew out when I was shuffling. It flew out upside down and I just left it there. It's then matching up with the Two of Swords, telling me changing these situations does not seem to be happening very easily. Which I also feel like is why they're saying, don't invest your time to this. Don't put yourself out there as the scapegoat. Don't be the martyr. Don't be the target. Do not be the target, because it's a waste of time. You know, trying to change things, it's almost like, well, if that's what it takes to make things change, I guess I'll do it because somebody needs to do it. But it's not going to change things. You may end up the target, but nothing changes, and then it was for nothing. You know what I mean? Because I'm seeing this situation move forward, and you're literally like, why aren't we changing things? Why does nothing change? There's a big hubbub going on. Somebody's being singled out. Somebody's being targeted. Like, you know, you stepped outside the line. You can't step outside the line. Yeah, but it's a stupid line. Doesn't matter. It's the rules. We gotta stick to the rules. It's ridiculous. I feel like it's ridiculous. I'm getting... It doesn't change. Things don't change, and you're just like, what is the point of this? Like, why are we going through all this madness? Okay. This is the point where, for some reason, you're getting a lot of strength. Because I feel like you might be getting fed up. And it's one of those situations, kind of like, if it's a work situation for you, it's kind of like you're dealing with people around you, you're dealing with the people, your direct management, whatever that is. But I feel like you're getting fed up. You're getting fed up, and you're like, we have to get the word up a little higher that this is foolish, this is wasting company money, this is not helping anything, this is just worthless. You come in with the King of Swords. You're going to communicate, I feel like, beyond the people that you're used to. Whoever this is that's going by the rules, I feel like you're fed up. And you're just like, this isn't working. This isn't changing anything. These people clearly have no power. You've got the King of Swords. You're like, I'm going to find out who does. And I'm going to go to that person. And I'm going to make some changes. Or I'm going to at least do my best to make changes. I mean... The King of Ireland can't tell the King of France what to do. You know what I'm saying? It could try to, but, you know, I'm just saying the King of Ireland has control of Ireland, not France. I don't even know if there's a King of Ireland. So you know what I mean? Geography, all that good stuff. Or if there was, you know what I'm saying? I don't think there is a King of Ireland, just to be fair. I don't even know where the royals... I don't know how that works. What comes in from this moment, though, is you got the horse spirit and starfish spirit. The starfish is a very beautiful thing. I feel like the starfish has a lot of regeneration qualities. It's a very mysterious, beautiful situation. I feel like it's saying, like, even when it seems like things aren't going well, things are making a difference, and things that looked damaged will have a chance to heal and recoup. The horse spirit, I get a very beautiful, free, wild energy with this. It says, freedom is yours. I do get a free spirit, but I'm getting kind of like that bucking bronco, like, you know what, if we have to fight over it, let's make it happen. The starfish is telling me, like, even when things look very damaged, they still come back, they can still heal. It's going to be a little bit of a rough ride, but this is what it's going to take to start possibly correcting this situation. It depends on what you're doing here, but this is where it should start correcting. And that starts off with you stepping on toes. That I feel like it's stepping on toes. I mean, it's a general read. You got to do what you think is right. Just because you're watching it doesn't mean you have to do it. That's all I'm saying. But even though there seems to be a lot of damage, everything heals. seems like a wild energy. It's going to take a lot of popcorn, like a popcorn going off is what I feel like. It's just everything's popping everywhere. It's going to take a lot of chaos to make this finally turn around, but that's what it's going to take for people to listen and look at everything that's ridiculous here. These rules are out of date. Somebody needs to get in here and fix these. Somebody needs to change this stuff. So it's going to take, I almost feel like this is the point of this reading. If you really want these changes, that's what it's going to take for these changes to happen. Hang out, watch other people try to play the martyr and get nothing out of it. Just don't be the martyr yourself. I feel like once you realize that's not helping, people breaking the rules and trying to prove that it's better to break the rules and not working, then you're going to have to go beyond that and be like, all right then, if that's how we have to do it. And then you have to shake it up, and it's going to be a rough ride, but I feel like that's your only chance to truly fix this situation. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.